The movie begins with a couple named Clive and Elsa, who are both genetic scientists. Their work involves mixing the DNA of different animals to create entirely new creatures. They work for a private company called NERD, which uses the proteins from these genetically engineered animals to produce medicines for various diseases. Recently, Clive and Elsa created a strange-looking male creature, similar to another female creature they had previously made. When they place both creatures together, the two behave affectionately, showing clear signs of bonding. This proves that their experiment was successful. Excited, the couple visits their company boss and tells her that they have successfully created a new hybrid creature by mixing the DNA of various animals. They explain that the creature's proteins could be used to create powerful new medicines. They also reveal that they have discovered a new possibility, mixing human DNA with animal DNA to create an entirely new species. Hearing this, the boss says that while the company is very happy with their work, they cannot approve anything involving human DNA right now. She insists that they stop further research and focus only on producing medicines from the creatures they have already created. Clive and Elsa argue that if they don't move fast, someone else will make this breakthrough first. The boss replies that the company will pursue it, but only after the medicines are developed and released into the market. Disappointed, the couple feels restricted. They are genetic scientists, not workers meant to produce protein-based medicines. So they secretly decide to continue their research on their own. To proceed, they need human DNA. Elsa brings Clive a sample. Clive asks whose DNA it is, but Elsa replies that it belongs to an unknown donor. They begin their experiments with full dedication, but initially they fail, leaving them frustrated. One day, Elsa brings another DNA sample, calling it the best one. They start experimenting again, combining this new sample with the animal DNA. After continuous hard work, the DNA finally merges successfully. They have created a new hybrid DNA made from both human and animal genes. But this research is illegal. Clive wants to stop immediately, but Elsa refuses. She wants to continue no matter what. Taking the DNA, Elsa goes into another room where they keep a machine that grows new creatures once DNA is inserted. She puts the hybrid DNA inside the machine. Clive tries to stop her, saying it's wrong to create a new life just to destroy it later. Elsa argues that thousands of people die every day, and perhaps their work could save lives. Clive reluctantly agrees. But the surprising thing is that the creature growing inside the machine is developing extremely fast. When they check, they see the embryo is completely normal, just growing at an unnatural speed. Later that evening, an alarm suddenly goes off in the lab. When they rush to the machine, they discover that the creature has fully developed and is ready to be born. They take it out, but it looks extremely strange and unfamiliar. Clive wants to kill it immediately, but Elsa insists they should wait because it might be a successful breakthrough. Ignoring her, Clive goes to finish the creature, but when he arrives, he discovers the creature is already dead. Relieved, Clive leaves the room, but Elsa opens the container and is shocked the creature is not dead. What she thought was the dead body is actually shed skin. The creature has escaped and is hiding somewhere in the lab. Suddenly, we see the strange creature crawling in the room. From outside, Clive spots it and shouts for Elsa to get out because he's about to release poisonous gas. But Elsa refuses. She calmly tells the creature she won't harm it and that it doesn't need to be afraid. The creature slowly approaches Elsa and sniffs her hands instead of attacking her. But when Clive enters with a metal rod, the creature becomes aggressive. Elsa and Clive run outside. Clive insists on releasing poison gas to kill it, but Elsa stops him and says they should sedate it. Instead, she wants to see what exactly they have created. They sedate the creature and begin examining it. They discover that the creature is female and is growing rapidly. Its life cycle is short. Once fully grown, it will die naturally. As time passes, the creature continues developing. Its arms and legs form, its brain becomes active, and it evolves quickly. Elsa becomes emotionally attached to it. She feeds it, teaches it various activities, and treats it almost like a child. One day, Elsa gives the creature some alphabet blocks and asks it to arrange the letters to form her name. But the creature instead spells nerd, the name of the company, because it saw the word printed on Elsa's shirt. Elsa becomes very happy, realizing the creature is learning fast. Clive enters and gets annoyed seeing it outside its cage. He tells Elsa to put it back inside and cover its tail. Elsa scolds him and says not to call it an animal. "So what should I call it?" Clive asks. Elsa replies, "Call her Dren, because reversing the letters of nerd forms Dren." Later, Clive's brother also discovers Dren and learns the truth about everything. They could no longer keep Dren there, so they sent her away to a farmhouse. Soon, the time came when Clive and Elsa had to give a presentation to the company's owner about the creatures they had created earlier. But when they brought both creatures in front of the owner, the two suddenly started fighting each other, and both died on the spot. Everyone was extremely disappointed. Clive and Elsa began searching for the reason behind the fight. They soon discovered that the female creature had changed its gender on its own and had turned into a male. This happened because the creature had the DNA of an animal species that could naturally change its gender. Clive and Elsa did not notice this because they were too busy with their second experiment and didn't give enough attention to the earlier creatures. Meanwhile, Dren had grown much bigger, and Elsa had begun treating her like a child. She taught her everything and had even grown emotionally attached to her. One day, Dren escaped into the forest. When Clive and Elsa went searching for her, they found her eating a rabbit she had killed. They brought her back home. When Elsa offered her food, Dren refused to eat. Instead, she wrote using alphabet blocks, saying she felt suffocated and bored in that place. Then suddenly, she broke through the ceiling and climbed upward. Clive and Elsa followed her and saw that Dren had grown wings and was about to fly. Clive quickly said, "Stop, we love you, we need you, we will keep you with us." Hearing this, Dren retracted her wings back into her body. Her brain had now developed significantly. She could understand things, differentiate between right and wrong, and process emotions better. One day, Dren found a cat, but Elsa took it away from her, fearing Dren might kill it like the rabbit. Soon, something shocking happened. Dren began showing affection toward Clive. Clive realized that the human DNA inside Dren belonged to Elsa herself. Elsa had secretly added her own DNA to the experiment. This angered Clive, and he confronted Elsa for doing something so irresponsible. Slowly, Elsa's affection for Dren faded. She gave the cat back to Dren, but Dren, using the sharp stinger on her tail, killed the cat instantly. Enraged, Elsa slapped Dren. In fury, Dren jumped on Elsa and snatched the key hanging from her neck. Meanwhile, Elsa successfully created the protein the company had assigned her to develop. One day, Clive checked the camera footage on his laptop to see where Dren was. He saw Dren underwater. Clive had also started developing feelings for her. When he touched the screen, Dren touched the camera from the other side, placing her hand exactly over his. She understood he was watching her. This shocked Clive deeply. Later, Clive arrived alone at the place where Dren was kept. He called out to her, but she didn't appear. Suddenly, he turned around and saw Dren standing behind him. She approached him and signaled that she liked him. Clive refused, saying this was wrong, but even he couldn't control his feelings anymore. Just then, Elsa arrived and caught them together. Hurt and furious, she left. Since Dren's tail had a deadly stinger, Elsa later cut off her tail to protect everyone. She felt sad afterward, and both she and Clive realized they should never have created such a creature. Elsa said the protein the company wanted was already inside Dren in large quantities, so they decided to kill Dren. When they reached her, Dren was already dying. Moments later, she died completely. They buried her nearby. After the burial, Clive's brother arrived with another employee from the company. He said he knew they had created a creature that looked almost human. Because the protein Elsa had submitted contained human DNA, he demanded to see the creature. Clive and Elsa told him she was dead and already buried. Suddenly, they heard someone scream from the burial site. They rushed there but found the grave empty. Dren was now standing on the roof alive again, more powerful and more dangerous than before. Her wings were out and her tail had regenerated. She attacked them and killed both Clive's brother and the employee. Clive fainted. Dren then grabbed Elsa. Since Dren had the DNA of a species capable of changing its gender, she had now transformed into a male, which is why she grabbed Elsa. Clive regained consciousness and stabbed Dren with a wooden stake, injuring her and forcing her to release Elsa. But Dren pulled the stake out and attacked Clive again. Elsa picked up a large rock to kill Dren, but suddenly hesitated. She thought, "We created her with our own hands. How can we destroy her with these same hands? She even carries my DNA." In that moment of hesitation, Dren took advantage and killed Clive with her tail. Enraged, Elsa smashed the rock onto Dren, finally killing her. Later, we see Elsa with her boss. Elsa is now pregnant, and the baby is Dren's. Since Dren had changed into a male, he impregnated Elsa. Her boss explained that the protein Elsa provided was extremely valuable. and the company wanted to continue the research. The baby growing inside Elsa was essential for their future experiments. To compensate Elsa for her sacrifices, losing her husband and risking her life, the company offered her a huge sum of money. Being a genetic scientist, Elsa knew she couldn't back away now. And with this, the story ends. Thanks for watching.